guys, welcome back to the J-Way. Today, as we wrap the year around, everyone's giving and talking about things they learned in 2025. But for me, this year, on contrary, was a lot of things that I unlearned and 6 lessons that I learned and unlearned in 2025 going into 2026. Let's go. First lesson that I learned was that I am becoming more of me as I grow older. By that I mean, I realized that I'm a different person to different people. I am annoying to some, I am quiet to some, and I'm unknown to a lot of them. But the only perspective that truly matters is mine. Because moving between America and India through this year, I have lived and experienced being with a lot of different people in a group setting or one-on-one or just alone. And I've learned that staying true to myself is the only thing that mattered. When you're in a group or with people, you want to blend in, you want to be part of the group, you want to be one of them. So as harder as it sounds, it's truly important that you stick to being. Okay, lesson 2 is about emotional intelligence and how rare it is. I remember feeling all sorts of feelings, whether it was straightened out in my head or weird and I wouldn't be able to figure out. To have somebody to just listen to you and not judge you for how you're feeling or your actions, and to just listen to you and not give you a solution or an advice immediately, and to just say that I am here and you are heard, was such a rare thing for me this year. And I've realized not a lot of people have emotional intelligence of that kind. Lesson 3, if it feels heavy, it's not for you. By that I mean, if something feels heavy every day, like a job or a friendship or a person or a relationship, it's probably not meant for you. By that I don't mean you're supposed to leave the job or the friendship or the person, no. But I have had moments where I held on to things so tight, thinking that everything is good in reality, or I made it good and straightened it out in my head, that I had to hold on to things, but it felt so heavy and it was exhausting to hold on to it. And that's when I realized that I can let it go and feel free, because it's not serving me the kind of peace or satisfaction that I'm supposed to while holding on to it. Lesson 4 is a very important one. It's invest in people who invest in you. Simple as it sounds, but very hard to do it, because I've met people who seemed to be there, but it faded when it really mattered. There were other connections where it felt like who showed up for me, who stood up for me even if I was not present on the table, who had my back no matter what. And I didn't have to ask them to be there for me. They were just around. And I feel like life is really, really short to have inconsistent connections in friendships and relationships. Choose the one that want to invest in you, for you, and for the good in you, not just for their selfish reasons. The next lesson is, don't make yourself small to make others comfortable. We'll often be shrink ourselves or quiet ourselves and not share the opinions to make everybody comfortable around us. But 2025 has taught me that my instincts, my light, my choices, they belong to me. And I don't need permission to take up the space to be doing that. So don't make yourself small to make others comfortable. Last lesson that I learned was to being okay with people not liking me. I was a big time people pleaser, but saying no has taught me something crucial, that some people won't like you. Because when you start saying no, they don't want to be around you sometimes because it doesn't serve them any purpose. That's okay. But what really matters is your self-respect and you being kind to yourself after that. I think that was the hardest part for me. In the end, you need to like you, and doesn't matter if somebody else does or not. So thank you for listening to this, and have a really, really great new year, and let yourself shine in 2026.